There are places in the world where young children are violently abused every day.
My mom, she married a man who didn't exactly want any kids. So he brutalized me and my brother. He did things to us like he would starve us. He wouldn't let us eat for like 3 days at a time.
There are places in the world where young girls are robbed of their innocence.
And her boyfriend was molesting me. She didn't believe me or my other sister because he didn't just do it to me, he did it to my other siblings.
I was physically, mentally abused at this home by the foster mother and eventually raped by her son, who was a 45-year-old man.
There are places in the world where women are forced to have abortions.
It's just that I never heard of anybody, parents, putting a hot hanker on the stove and trying to stick it between your legs while all your family members are holding you down. I never heard of that before. Who does that? I mean, I'm bleeding, I'm running out in the middle of the street, almost got hit by a car, and the car stopped and rushed me to the hospital.
There are places in the world where young children of different ethnicities are neglected and left behind to struggle in their lives.
A foster child don't mean you're a bad child. Most of the time it means that the parents were bad parents.
There are 800,000 kids in the foster care system nationwide. 20,000 of those kids will age out this year alone, which means that at the age of 18, they will be emancipated from the child welfare system, also known as the foster care system. Statistics that have been released: 20% of former foster kids become homeless, and 25% of former foster kids become incarcerated.
Because, you know, I ain't the only person that's going through what I'm going through. It's still other people that's going through worse stuff, and it's like, you know, what I heard, I don't know where I'd be at right now. You know what I'm saying? I was sleeping at the park when I got into this program.
At one shelter, I went to take my daughter to lunch, and I came back and all her clothes were gone. Pampers, milk, everything. Everything was stolen. And I cried and I cried and I felt so alone.
In Philadelphia alone, there are 10,000 kids in the foster care system, and roughly 3% of them age out each year. Which brings me to Eddie's House. Eddie's House is a non-for-profit organization. It's a 2-year program that will assist 18 to 23-year-old former foster kids who are having trouble transitioning into adulthood.
We wouldn't take kids coming out the system who's been tossed out the system, and we want to give them a chance. We want to give them housing. We want to give them education. Most of all, we want to give them self-worth. We want to let them know that they are somebody and they can function in a society who has not given them a chance.
Stability, trust, just to allow them to become adults and be mature and not be thrown out to the wolves. You age out and there's no one to help you. Love and support, just the things that we really needed that matter to us. Not the financial part, but just emotional support, someone to be there for you. And I think Eddie's House will be great. I think it'll thrive and flourish.
It's going to be home. It's a place that these kids can come and be themselves and feel secure and just be who they are and not have to worry about their past, be able to forget their past and forget about all the bad things that have happened and just move on and realize that they have a future and they have an amazing future. I don't know who these kids are yet, but I know they're amazing and I know they have a lot to give.
We're here to help, and we need your support. For more information, look us up online at www.eddieshouse.org. Remember, the healing starts at home.
When you got a people on TV, waste time for your amusement, would you find it much improvement to yourself? Well, you gotta keep it high, keep it low, negotiations on the dance floor. When you find out that you're so slow, you can't get a rise. Well, I got your number, I got your name.